And so you knew they were going to come for you. You had to know that. Now, to the degree that they're doing so, I get where you're coming from.
The WNBA is rocking. What could we have more? I mean, I just think, from a salary standpoint.
I mean, I'm just really happy for this organization, obviously. I mean, look at these fans. They're incredible. So if it wasn't for them, I don't know if we'd be.
Remember when Angel Reese was sitting on top of the basketball world? NCAA champion, social media superstar, the future face of women's basketball. Millions of fans adored her, brands chased her, and every headline screamed her name. But now, everything is collapsing right in front of the world, and some people are even asking if her career may never recover. How did one of the most hyped stars in sports go from unstoppable icon to facing the biggest controversy of her entire career almost overnight? The answer is far more shocking than anyone expected. Before we dive into this unbelievable story, take one quick second to help the channel. If you enjoy content like this, make sure you like the video and subscribe right now. More than 98% of viewers watch without subscribing, and honestly, you could be missing out on our biggest uploads. It's completely free, it only takes a second, and it helps this channel grow in a massive way. So, did you hit that subscribe button? Perfect. You're officially part of the team. Now, let's get into the chaos. Today, we're breaking down the unbelievable rise and possible downfall of Angel Reese. From college basketball queen to WNBA controversy magnet, this journey is packed with drama, backlash, pressure, media wars, and moments that left fans completely stunned. And trust me, some of the twists that led to this shocking fall from grace are things nobody saw coming.
The Chicago Sky said goodbye to Teresa Weatherspoon, saying that it was time to, quote, make a change.
Would Angel Reese prematurely end her rookie season to spare herself the embarrassment of losing Rookie of the Year to Caitlin Clark?
Trust me, this story is crazier than any last-second buzzer beater you've ever seen. 1 minute, Angel Reese was the undisputed queen of college basketball, and the next, fans started wondering what happened to the superstar they once feared. Let's really talk about this for a second. Picture this: Reese dominating every inch of the court, breaking records, grabbing rebounds like a machine, and trash-talking her opponents with a level of confidence the game had never seen before. She wasn't just winning games, she was becoming a cultural phenomenon. Every big moment felt bigger when she was involved. Love her or hate her, you could not ignore her. Back in the NCAA, Angel Reese looked completely unstoppable, a force of nature. Her performances were jaw-dropping, leaving fans screaming and opponents completely shaken. She played with swagger, emotion, and energy that made every game feel personal. Reese wasn't just playing basketball, she was redefining what a superstar looked like in women's sports. But then something strange happened. The second Reese entered the WNBA, everything started changing. Suddenly, the same player who dominated college defenses was struggling to score double digits in game after game. The shots that once looked automatic started missing. The confidence looked different. The rhythm looked broken. And fans everywhere started asking the same question: what is going on? It honestly feels like we're watching a completely different player. The fearless, dominant version of Reese that terrified college basketball almost seems to have disappeared under the pressure of the pro league spotlight. And here's where the story gets even crazier. While Angel Reese is fighting through inconsistency and criticism, Caitlin Clark is out here shattering rookie records, taking over headlines, and turning every single game into must-watch television. The comparisons are getting louder every week, and the internet is absolutely exploding because of it.
But sometimes it's very disrespectful. I think there's a lot of racism when it comes to it.
But she's pretending like there is something there. There's one person who is driving all this, and it's Angel Reese.
Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's transition to the pros looks almost unreal. She stepped into the WNBA like she'd been there for years, putting up numbers that even veteran stars are struggling to match. Every game feels like another history-making moment. Deep threes, insane passes, record-breaking performances. It's like the spotlight was built specifically for her. And honestly, The contrast between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark couldn't be more dramatic right now. One former college superstar is dominating headlines for all the right reasons, while the other keeps finding herself surrounded by criticism, controversy, and growing pressure from every direction. Fans are starting to notice every missed shot, every emotional outburst, every awkward moment on the court. And with every huge Clark performance, the comparisons get even louder online. You can almost feel the frustration building around Reese. The swagger that once made her untouchable now feels forced at times. The trash talk doesn't hit the same. The confidence looks shaken. And every game starts feeling more and more like a battle, just to silence the critics. Social media has been absolutely brutal. Some fans believe Reese is trying everything possible to stay relevant while Clark continues taking over the league's spotlight. And whether people agree or not, one thing is undeniable. The pressure on Angel Reese has reached a completely different level. You can see it in her reactions. You can see it in the body language. Every time she steps onto the court, it feels like the entire basketball world is watching to see whether she'll finally bounce back or fall even further behind. But then the rumors and controversies surrounding Reese took an even darker turn. Suddenly, shocking allegations started spreading online, with people accusing Reese of becoming so desperate to regain her dominance that she allegedly looked for shortcuts to compete at the highest level. The internet exploded with wild speculation, non-stop debates, and non-stop drama surrounding her name. And here's the craziest part of all. Even through all the controversy, the pressure, and the non-stop attention, Caitlin Clark kept elevating her game, while Reese continued fighting to rediscover the version of herself that once ruled college basketball. The story completely flipped in a way nobody could have predicted just a year ago.
Attention. You were being an attention whore. And so, because your basketball couldn't do it, you went to other things.
It's honestly turning into a cautionary story about what can happen when the pressure to stay on top becomes too overwhelming. Because sometimes, chasing quick success instead of trusting the process can destroy everything a player worked years to build. And according to many fans watching this unfold, Angel Reese's struggles may have only been the beginning of a much bigger collapse behind the scenes. Think about it for a second. How does a player go from completely dominating college basketball, breaking records, controlling games, becoming one of the biggest stars in sports, to suddenly fighting just to survive at the professional level? How does someone who once looked untouchable start looking lost under the brightest lights? Well, this is where the story takes another unexpected turn, because the answer may involve the very last person fans expected. Enter Teresa Weatherspoon, a WNBA legend, respected basketball icon, and one of the most passionate voices in the game. When she joined the Chicago Sky coaching staff, many believed she would become the perfect mentor for Reese, the veteran leader who could guide a young superstar through the brutal transition from college fame to professional basketball reality. At first, it sounded like the perfect match. A legendary mentor, a rising superstar, a fresh start in the WNBA. The expectation was that Teresa Weatherspoon would help Reese sharpen her game, mature as a player, and unlock the next level of her career. Fans thought she'd take all that raw talent and transform it into true professional greatness. But somewhere along the way, things didn't go according to plan. Instead of watching Reese smoothly evolve into a dominant WNBA star, fans started witnessing confusion, inconsistency, and mounting frustration game after game. And suddenly, people began asking difficult questions about what was really happening behind closed doors inside the organization.
I need to call you the female version of Steph Curry, or do I need to call Steph Curry the male version of Caitlin Clark? I mean, which one is it?
I think more than anything, it's like surprising, like you guys didn't know, like this is how women's sports are played, like come on.
But according to the rumors exploding across social media, instead of helping Angel Reese calmly adjust to the professional game, things allegedly started heading in a completely different and far more controversial direction. Now you're probably thinking, there's no way a respected basketball legend would risk everything over one struggling rookie, right? After all, Teresa Weatherspoon is a Hall of Famer, a respected icon, someone who built her reputation through toughness, leadership, and years of hard work at the highest level of basketball. But the rumors surrounding the situation painted a much darker picture. According to the online speculation, Weatherspoon allegedly became desperate watching Reese struggle, while Caitlin Clark kept taking over the league's spotlight night after night. Every viral Clark performance, every rookie record, every headline only increased the pressure surrounding the Chicago Sky organization. And that's when the whispers really started getting out of control. Some people began claiming the coaching staff became so obsessed with helping Reese keep pace with Clark's meteoric rise that lines may have been crossed behind the scenes. Suddenly, basketball fans everywhere were debating wild allegations, shocking rumors, and non-stop controversy surrounding the team. Whether true or not, the damage to the public perception was massive. Because once fans start questioning what's happening inside a locker room, everything changes. Imagine being one of the other players on the Chicago Sky roster. You're grinding through practice every day, fighting for minutes, sacrificing your body, trying to win the right way, and meanwhile the entire media spotlight is focused on drama, pressure, and non-stop controversy surrounding the star rookie. That kind of environment can destroy team chemistry fast. Confidence disappears. Trust starts breaking down. Frustration builds after every loss. And before long, the season begins slipping away while everyone points fingers trying to figure out what went wrong. And unfortunately for the Sky, the losses only made the situation feel even worse. Game after game, criticism kept growing louder. Fans blamed coaching. Others blamed Reese. Some blamed the media hype. And all while this chaos was unfolding, Caitlin Clark continued dominating headlines and making the comparisons even more impossible to ignore.
So, Caitlin Clark, if you're out there, you are one of the GOATs of our games, and we appreciate you.
Yes, sir! Yeah, baby!